Gonna take you down, deep down to the front line. You woke up this morning, got yourself a gun. Your mama always said you'd be the chosen one. She said you're one in a million, you got to burn the shine.
So what we're doing on April the 19th, Easter Saturday, and this is the main thing about the event, is we're trying to collect money for Get Hastings Magazine, and it's absolutely brilliant. I mean, it's such a wonderful production.
Who's that on the front cover?
Oh yeah, no. I've taken so much stick about that, you wouldn't believe it.
I would.
Look, it's Brooke Tate, incredible. Emmanuel's in there who does the sourdough bread. There's this Rafael, the photographer guy. But Mel, who does it, because you know I've got face blindness and Mel. So anyone who comes to the concert, if I don't recognise you, I don't recognise people. I've got no... Mel Elliott. Sorry Mel, I can't remember surnames. So Mel is incredible. And she does this magazine and they rely just on the advertising. And unlike Country Life and all them other ones, which are a massive adverts and a couple of articles, this is all brilliant articles. Look, these girls here, I think there's the orange man, the taxi driver in it. But anyway, enough of that. So they don't make any money. And I said to Mel, you should charge, you make yourself some money. She said, Glenn, I'm not charging, people haven't all got money and I want to keep it free. So we need to help them out. So we need to get a bit of money for them. That's why we're doing the concert. Forget Hastings, because it's so important for our community. And so on the day, just so people know, Leanne's going to come and play. Roger Hubbard, I'm going to ring and see if I can get Roger to come along. Who else? Oh, these are going to be on the main stage, the Crocodile stage. Jeff and Susan. That's Jeff Sapsford and Susan. Can't remember Susan's surname, but they're
Wheeler.
Susan Wheeler.
Yeah.
Susan, sorry, they are fantastic. So they're going to do a bit. Yahir and Sheffer. Yahir, my friend, and they are brilliant. Mike Hatchard, he's going to come along. Lovely Mike. Do you know what? We've got so many musicians in this town. April the 19th, Easter Saturday. We begin at midday, but we won't have any artists on till probably 2 o'clock because I want people to see the garden, the new garden. And then you can bring your own wine. And if you want glass, bring your own glass because we've got cups, mugs, but they're plastic because of the garden. So if you want to bring your own glass, if you want to bring a couple of sandwiches, something that's easy to clear up. I don't want too much mess, you know what I'm saying. Dogs, sadly, dogs, I know everyone's going to moan at me, but I've got kids coming up here, and I want kids to get back into nature. That's a big part of it. And I don't really fancy too many, I could end up with 20 dogs in the garden and leaving me calling notes, calling whatever they call it, calling cards. And I can't do that. And I apologise to anyone who's got a little dog and wants to bring it. I don't think it's possible. Health and safety will have me as well. And I don't want any people moaning if there is one person with a dog, because there is one exception, and it's Siddy Bennett. Because Siddy has got a lovely little dog whose name I can't remember, who looks like me anyway. And because she's said, Glenn, I can play for you and sing, but I do need to bring the dog. And so she's got a reason to bring her dog. She's singing for us. So she's bringing a little dog. And it's only a little thing, but I don't want people saying, oh, she's got her dog. So that's basically what it's about. We want to try and get some money for Get Hastings because it's so important what we're doing with the community, And I'm always saying it, we can't change the world, but we can change our community. Yeah, so the money, all of it will go basically to Mel and Get Hastings, but there will be a little bit for musicians, which I want to pay, and a little bit for the upkeep of this garden, because it's not my garden and Kath as such, it's our garden. That's how I look at it. It's our garden. It's all of us. So, yeah, we got to try and get money for that. So I wake up with different girl every morning, which is probably why I've been married for 55 years. And no, but it is strange. But you know what? This girl I wake up gets prettier every day.
No.
So that's the plus. She gets more gorgeous every day. So I keep waking up thinking, well, I don't recognise you, but you're blooming gorgeous, and she's getting better. So that's that one. And Kath will probably moan about me telling you that story, but there you go. And it, like I say, it's not mine and Kath's garden. It's all of our gardens. This is for everyone to enjoy. Oh yeah, this is another little story. My foot. Right, the other day I'm down and I fell over. I'm always falling over, right? And my foot, I fell over and I smashed my toe. Now, Kath thinks I'm lying because it's absolutely killing me. And Kath says, oh, you're making such a fuss. But it's so painful, Nick. And it's, hang on. Let's have a look. Oh, hang on, it's not that one. No, it's not that one. Sorry, no. Just realised.
How can you get the wrong foot?
No, it's this one. Sorry, that was a mistake.
Yeah.
No, see there.
Wow.
Look, I smashed
Jesus,
it.
that looks really...
No, it was painful. And the funny thing was, that morning, Tara, my lady who does my feet, came round to do my feet for me. And of course it was all messy. She said, what have you been doing? I got these from Stamco, socks. I don't like socks, woolly socks, but they work. Yeah, so that was interesting. So yeah, it's not so painful now. Oh, and anyone who's not been to the woods, they're magical woods. Magical. Men's club, yeah, the men's club up there. We've got another place for the men's club now, which, I mean, and we're going to do the men's club, continue it, because we had a couple of months off. But we're going to do it in a bit more of a relaxed atmosphere, where anyone who wants to come around once a month, any guys, and I'm going to show you a new garden in a minute where we're going to do it, and just to get together and have a chat. And Nick, you will be impressed to see that I have made access for disabled people.
Oh.
See? That's quite good, isn't it?
Yeah.
When it's a nice evening, we'll be in the woods. So that they can all come and enjoy, because this is where we're going to do the new men's club. When it's a nice evening, we'll be in the woods. This bit of wood here comes from somewhere, I can't remember now, but it's Marcus. It's the biggest bird table in the world. And also he had these plants, Nick. They come from South America. That's fantastic, you know what I mean? And so
But you have tarted them up a bit, haven't you?
well, you know, I'm not going to say too much, but they, I like them, you know what
Yes. Has they got names?
I mean? They should. And there's my little orchard with loads of trees, which are all budding now. So all the trees are native to this country. Everything I do in this garden is native, you know, plants.
Yeah.
So that our wildlife can enjoy it. And it all looks after itself. And all my hedges are like this. They're all a bit wild. Everywhere you look, you will see these holes, Nick. All my raised beds and seats have hedgehog holes underneath. All of them. All of these have got hedgehog holes so that if I do get hedgehogs in the garden, they're all over the garden. Every one of these will have an entrance, like that will have an entrance at the back to get under there. I put straw in there. Sadly, for years now, I've been doing all these things to hedgehogs and I've never seen one. And it's, you know, I don't know why, because now people's gardens, they've concreted over and hedgehogs aren't about so much. Just a little bit of a tip for people, right? You might notice that I've got some stuff in my hair, some bits of twigs and everything. You might notice that I have this thing here on my neck. Now this is a tip for anyone who wants to have one. What you do is you cut the sleeve off of an old jumper, right? And then you just put it over your head. So you get, if like me, you've got a big head, you have to cut this bit where you get the top shoulder. You see, that's a bigger bit to get your head through. And you can pull that. But if you've got a little head, you just, anyway, it saves you buying something. And in the winter, Kath told me about it. She said, put something around your neck. It's been brilliant. Keeps all my neck warm. And it stops you seeing all the wrinkles.
Right. Well, there's a fashion chip.
So Nick, I'm going to show you a new bit of garden.
Yep.
It's a lot better.
Yeah.
Joni Mitchell said it, you know, we've got to get back to the garden and all that. Oh look, a white feather. I'm always picking up white feathers. They're always around me. So Nick, this
Yeah.
is another place to take a shot. What do you think here? This is like Alice in Wonderland here.
Yes.
9:15. The clock's right. So when you come on the 19th, you can come into this little garden if you can find it, and it will be extended later around.
There's something happening here, but what it is ain't exactly clear. There's a man with a gun over there, telling me I got to beware. I think it's time we stop, children. What's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. There's battle lines being drawn. Nobody's right if everybody's wrong. Young people speaking their minds are getting so much resistance from behind. Time we stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. What a field day for the heat. 1,000 people in the street.
Wasn't
Do you
it?
think we should now wind up the interview? Yeah, so I'm just going to say goodbye, and I've had a lovely time. I'm sorry if I've bored anyone. Hang on, what's that over there? Yeah. Just have a look out there. I'm just trying to remember Albie's brother's name, and it's really annoyed me.
Well, you ought to put the clever head on.
Hang on. It's like Wurzel Gummidge. Wurzel Gummidge has a clever head, and he has I always feel like Wurzel Gummidge. You change your heads, so let me just go through the alphabet: A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V. If I put this head on, if it helps. Albie and Lewis. Pete, Albie and Lewis. Pete, Albie and Lewis died.